everyone, we've all been there. Someone you know phones you and says, "Hi, are you in? I'm going to be 10 minutes and I'll come round and see you." 10 minutes. My house is chaos. There is nothing more embarrassing than when someone shows up at your door and your house is a mess. And having 2 kids, that's just life for us now. Our house is so untidy sometimes, and although we have our normal cleaning routine, it still gets untidy. If I'm ever in that position where someone calls and says they're going to be around shortly, then this is just basically what I do to tidy my house up and fake it. Oh no, I know, I'm talking about you and your mess. Who would think that someone this size could make your house such a tip? So here is how I fake it and clean my house in 10 minutes. I hope you guys like this kind of video. If you do, please give it a thumbs up and I'll see you soon. Bye! So the very first thing that I do is I light some candles. I like to try and get the air smelling nice and fresh so that when anyone comes in, the house smells really, really good. I'm using these wax melts from Candle & Co, and it's the Prosecco and berries scent. It smells so nice. Then I make sure that all the dishes are done, so I just rinse out any cups and mugs and any of Ella's juice bottles that I've got lying around and fill up the dishwasher. Out of sight is out of mind, so anything you can hide out of the way is better. So I just load up my dishwasher with anything that's lying around and hide it away. Then I like to make sure that all the countertops are tidy, so I normally just put away any letters or documents beside our toaster to gather them up, and any of Ella's drawing pads or toys that might be in the kitchen, I just pop them away as well. Any other mess gets popped away, and then I just give it a general sort of tidy up and a spray down with an antibacterial spray and make sure that our countertops are nice and clean. Then I just fix any blankets that we have of Charlie's. I just tidy them up, give them a quick fold and pop them in his chair with you and the dream sheep. And I pop the chair away as well just to give us some more room. Any jackets that I've left lying around, I like to go and hang them up and make sure they're tidied away. And then normally what I do is I tidy up Ella's little kitchen and make sure her toys look nice and tidy. So I put them in the cupboards that are in this little IKEA kitchen and just make sure that everything is in its place. No doubt she'll pull them all out 5 seconds later, but that's not a problem. Next I sort all the cushions on the couch and make sure that the couch looks nice and presentable. So normally I just pop away my best laden apron, tidy the cushions, give them a little fluff up and move any of Charlie's clothes or wipes that may be lying around. Then I pop away his car seat to make sure that is out of the way because it does take up a lot of room. And then I give our fire a quick spray and wipe because this is the one part of the house that gets really, really dusty, especially with having a dog. So we make sure that that's nice and clean, and we clean all of our glass furniture as well. It's always got mucky handprints on it, which is good because you can see where the dirt is, but then the dirt is always there, so we need to make sure that is nice and polished up. And then I store away all of the remotes. I just pop them on top of our radiator cover because at least they have a place and they're tucked out of the way. I then pop away my laptop just to make sure it doesn't get broken or anything, and put my phone away as well because there's nothing worse than being in company and someone is sitting on their phone. Next, I like to give the place a hoover overall, get the nice hoover marks in. This is the one thing I think makes the biggest difference, is making sure that any crumbs are hoovered up or any mess from the dog. So we normally hoover at least once a day just to make sure that the house looks nice and tidy, and it keeps our carpet looking quite good as well. The good thing about hoovering with a newborn baby as well is that the white noise sends them off to sleep. Then for quickness, once I've given the kitchen a quick hoover for any crumbs, I like to just use an antibacterial spray all over my floor rather than using a mop bucket and a mop, and I just use this microfiber mop to just go over my floor. just to make sure there's no mucky paw prints from when Lola's come in a walk in the morning. Next, I like to make sure that the bathroom looks good, so I make sure we've stocked up all of our toilet rolls for anyone who's coming in. So I like to make sure that everything is stocked up and fresh. And I like to replace the towel as well. I normally turn the Reids round on my diffuser to make it smell good. And I give everything a general wipe down and a spray, especially my taps, because when the tap looks nice and shiny and there's no watermarks, then the whole place looks really clean and tidy. So I give that a really good clean, make sure there's nothing on it, no bits of toothpaste or anything, and just give it a quick wipe all over. I then make sure that I've got plenty of soap, so that if anyone needs to wash their hands, that there's not an empty soap dispenser. And I just give the whole sink and the window ledge a nice wipe down to make it look nice and shiny and there is no dust anywhere. Then I just give my house a quick spray of air freshener. I use this one that I picked up from Aldi, which is a dupe of the Airwick Pure Fragrance No Added Water air freshener. And I just give it everywhere a quick spray, and that's me done, ready for my visitors. Now just to stick the kettle on, and that's us ready to go.